Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream. Continuing on with some more Alert Remastered in the Counterstrike and Aftermath missions. Finally delving into the Soviet missions.
Mission loaded.
Alright, so
Yes, sir.
get some
Affirmative.
Tesla tanks we apparently cannot replace.
Building. Repairing.
Hello, Kim Kiergaard. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so
Unit ready. Building.
Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative.
let's do a bit of
Affirmative.
scouting.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Feels a bit like deploying
Acknowledged.
a Steiner scout lance, but
Affirmative.
I don't have any smaller vehicles.
Unit ready.
Alright,
Affirmative.
what was the call again? Destroy the prototype aircraft that potentially has a nuclear bomb.
Affirmative.
Hello, SI. Welcome.
Acknowledged.
Hope you had a good weekend so far.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Alright, so
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
let's get a couple of flamethrowers.
Reporting.
Clear out that village.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Well, so far things have been quiet, but that can't possibly last.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
As for the state of the channel at the
Affirmative.
present time, the Berian
Acknowledged.
Sun and Lands of Lore playthroughs are still
Affirmative.
continuing as planned. Dungeons 4 is of course still going on, although we are getting into the,
Acknowledged.
well, the most despised missions, I suppose.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I don't know.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I think the Dungeons franchise is
Acknowledged.
probably getting a little bit into its rut.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
And of course we just finished the NO 1404
Affirmative.
playthrough. That's not quite what I hoped it would be.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, dearest.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting order.
Well,
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
we could
Affirmative.
give these Tesla tanks a bit of a test.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Base
Affirmative.
is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Alright,
Affirmative.
let's focus on the simple aspects.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Right, let's do a bit more scouting before I send my
Yes, sir.
best of tanks out
Acknowledged.
again. So
Waiting
yeah,
order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
we're gonna get a replacement
Affirmative.
series, of course, for the
Acknowledged.
slot where the Anno series was. Probably not gonna be
Affirmative.
anything too surprising to anyone watching. Possibly also a welcome change,
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
as I can understand that me playing Anno is probably not
Affirmative.
all that
Acknowledged.
interesting for many people,
Affirmative. Affirmative.
given how
Acknowledged.
inefficient I generally am with that game. But
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
as a retrospective on the series,
Affirmative.
I figure it's probably fine.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yeah, best to get these barrels out of here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
No sign of this enemy
Affirmative.
plane yet. Now,
Affirmative.
in the off chance that I
Acknowledged.
do finish the
Affirmative.
Red Alert Remastered playthrough on the stream, I suppose there's a bit of a question as to what I
Acknowledged.
should be playing next.
Acknowledged.
Because I've got plenty of options, of course.
Affirmative.
And I could just wing it for a bit.
Acknowledged.
I mean, with
Affirmative.
the Steam Spring Sale going on,
Acknowledged.
perhaps there could be some new interesting games coming up that
Affirmative.
some of you might be interested in seeing.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Right,
Affirmative.
let's fall back.
Affirmative.
Building.
That's an interesting way to fall back, but sure.
Unit lost.
This could be interesting if it's a genuine building.
Unit ready. Building.
Uh-huh. Well, luckily that mostly missed.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Just quickly repair my front line. So yeah, do feel free to comment if you wish to me to
Prepare.
play anything in particular.
Unit ready.
Although keep in mind that I
Building.
will probably be reserving some things.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Alright, that's annoying.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Caution to the wind it is.
Very well.
I was kind of hoping that my SAM sites would be able to deter the worst excesses of that, but
Very well. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
It's
Affirmative.
not important.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. At once.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. 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 Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready?
Acknowledged.
Where the heck is the enemy plane coming from then?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Training. Unit lost. Unit ready. Training. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Training.
Awaiting
On
order.
hold.
Agreed.
Cancel.
At once.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Agreed.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is under attack.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Very well. Very well. Of course. At once. At once. Waiting orders. Very well. Very well. Ready and waiting. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
There's clearly some sort of allied base over on this side.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Alright. Let's start over.
Mission loaded. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Clearly the base to the south is just a distraction. Because in a way I can probably use that bomber plane against the enemy if it tries to hit any concentration of armor,
Unit
which I
ready.
think it was doing before.
Building.
And I should probably be able to get it to bomb its own base as it was kind of doing before.
Unit ready. Building.
I really like how fragile these Nestor tanks are though.
Unit ready. Building.
The goal of this mission is to destroy the plane, I think, not necessarily to wipe out the allies. If it was, they
Unit
should have
ready.
really given me a
Building.
poniard. Also could capture one of the allies, but that sounds like work.
Unit ready. Building.
Although to be fair, it didn't seem like the allies were being very effective at rebuilding that base, so it's potential that it could work, but probably
Unit
not gonna
ready.
bother.
Building.
This will just deploy me.
Preparing.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Well, if I do
Building.
get to build Tesla tanks, at least that will be something the
affirmative.
Soviets have to deal with massed infantry.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle
Insufficient
reporting.
funds.
Affirmative.
Be enough for a scouting force.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Waiting orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Reporting.
funds.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade? Yes,
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Training. On hold. Cancel. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Please kill that
Affirmative.
ranger.
Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's see if they will allow me to take this.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. New construction options. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Where
Affirmative.
did that come from? Or did we take down another one of the...
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Let's do some scouting.
Repairing. Training. Unit prepared. Repairing. Insufficient funds.
No real idea where that plane is.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
It's across the water. How am I supposed to get there?
Repairing.
I mean, yeah, I can capture
Unit
this, but
ready.
that's,
Training. Unit repaired.
that's not an immediately
Insufficient
obvious thing to
funds.
think about.
Reporting. At once.
I mean, how am I supposed to know that you're supposed to do that?
Affirmative. Very well.
Right, let's see if I can infiltrate the enemy radome.
Primary building selected.
Awaiting acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
See if we can figure out where the enemy planes are.
Agreed. Agreed.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Go
Affirmative.
grab these gems for me, please.
Unit ready.
Does make me wonder if the map
Yes,
is
sir.
trigger-based.
Affirmative.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Okay, so much for that idea.
Training.
What happened to my spy?
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Building. Unit lost. On hold. Cancel. Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Very well. Reporting. Agreed.
What the heck?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got the gems, that's fine. It's a rather fast turnaround for that plane, though.
Building. Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Should please not suicide into a
Affirmative.
base
Affirmative.
or into an enemy.
Affirmative.
You have superior range.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Use it.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Don't
Acknowledged.
move fucking forward.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
The plane's trigger definitely seems to be
Affirmative.
my units getting too close to their base.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Very well. Very well. Affirmative.
Building infiltrated. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Sir. Ready and waiting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
At once. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. At once.
Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Agreed.
Training.
Very well.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
So that's where the plane
Training.
is.
Unit ready. Training.
Very well.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
At
Training.
once.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
And that's definitely not gonna work.
Mission loaded. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
The nuclear plane is probably too well armored for a
Unit ready.
regular air defense to
Building.
really be effective against it. In which case I wouldn't really need the ships.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Why couldn't they
Building.
just given me
Yes, sir.
a proper base?
Affirmative.
The Soviets already have so few units that can shoot up.
Unit ready.
I don't
Building.
even get access to mammoth tanks. Fight the high tech. What's the point of even having a tech center if you're not going to give me that?
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Alright.
Mission saved.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
There has to be a way to get to
Affirmative.
where that plane is from where I am without
Affirmative.
needing a boat.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Ignore that.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
And there really isn't.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Building here.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle report, yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's see if we can make a dent in here
Mission saved.
without poking the ire of that plane.
Vehicle reporting.
This base is clearly the more immediate threat,
Acknowledged.
mostly
Affirmative.
because it has all the
Yes, sir.
power production in it.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting or acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
That pretty much has crippled this
Unit
base.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course.
Prepare. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Insufficient funds.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Report. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed.
Preparing. Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
How the heck are you supposed to do
Unit
this?
ready.
Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Insufficient funds.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Really supposed to
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
take this space.
Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. At once.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. At once.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Very well.
Our base is under attack.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Yeah.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Damn sites are doing nothing to that plane.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Very well. Yes, sir. At once.
On hold. Cancel.
Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. At once.
Building. Training. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Training. Insufficient funds.
Come on, deliver the goods.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Engineering.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
At least it doesn't appear that the enemy is able to rebuild.
Unit lost.
That's annoying, but luckily it missed.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Agreed. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Not sure it matters whether on which base I attack first. I mean, obviously this base is a little bit more important because of the resource generation. Seems to be the only base that is actually generating resources
Affirmative.
based on the current outputs.
At once.
Unit ready.
Very well. Of course. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Training.
I'm just trying to be real careful in not triggering another
Unit ready.
bombing
Training.
strike.
Unit ready. Training.
Sending vehicles anywhere just seems to really want them to make bombs.
Unit ready.
Want them to make bombing
Training.
runs. Also, I'm trying to save up a little bit of money so
Unit
that I can
ready.
actually build
Ready
some
and
stuff.
waiting.
Should I be able to capture
Agreed.
anything particularly interesting over there? I was kind of hoping to capture the war factory, but the enemy said no.
Building.
Creating a couple of redundant war trucks. Make sure that I have enough money. Should they start bombing again? Although for some reason they stopped now. I would like to believe that they are completely out of bombs.
Repairing.
But that's likely not true. Just probably not posing enough of a
Unit
threat
ready.
within range of that plane. Do hope they didn't destroy the production yard over here.
Yes, sir. At once.
Mostly rocket soldiers over here.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Very well.
Training.
Agreed.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Training. Unit ready.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Training.
At once.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Training.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Reporting. Agreed. Very well. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well. Affirmative. Of course. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At
Unit
once.
ready. Building.
Alright. We have something.
Mission saved.
Vehicle reporting.
Training. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's see if I can actually find something I can do.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Because I figured
Very
this
well.
base
Ready.
probably wouldn't be
Building.
too easy to
Affirmative.
take down.
Affirmative. 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 Very well. Affirmative.
Right, this is just
Affirmative.
a helipad base with some
Unit
defenses,
ready.
Agreed.
Building.
Affirmative.
but not the island where
Affirmative.
the plane is.
Very well.
Probably.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Well, interesting, I guess.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Taking
Affirmative.
a little bit of a spread
Preparing.
out thing just in case.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
But looks
Affirmative.
like this is not the island I need, so we'll ignore it.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
And we move on.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
The mission briefing didn't
Affirmative.
exactly call
Acknowledged.
for the entire
Affirmative.
destruction of the enemy base, but
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
we do have destroyers.
Acknowledged.
Water, hopefully nothing
Affirmative.
else.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Rocky
Affirmative.
terrain,
Acknowledged.
not convenient.
Affirmative.
Gotta be a beach somewhere.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
Right, there it is.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
There's some
Agreed.
defense here.
Building.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Nothing that cannot be destroyed with
Affirmative.
a
Affirmative.
proper
Agreed.
application of
Very well.
brute force.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yeah, how are you
Yes, sir,
supposed to be able
once.
to figure this
Agreed.
out? I have no idea.
At once.
Unit ready. Building.
Still, now that we know what it is, we should be able to do
Building.
this.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Right. Well, at least we have the outline of the mission done.
saved.
Comrade, acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Let's see
Yes,
if we
sir.
can clear the way a bit.
Affirmative.
Because I'm a little bit
Acknowledged.
concerned that if I do start attacking,
Unit ready.
that they'll send something a little bit more annoying
Waiting
at me.
order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
When-
Building.
Yes, sir.
At least clear away these destroyers.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reportative.
Insufficient funds.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
So far, no
Alright.
movement on the enemy plane.
Affirmative.
I guess it really is out of supplies or targets, or it just simply doesn't see targets as the same threat.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting
Building.
order. Acknowledged.
Now there's gems down here that I could get, but I'm a little bit worried that I will anchor the plane again.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building.
Doesn't seem all that concerned about me bombing them from the shore. On the shore.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Affirmative.
that should be enough. Do hope I get a chance to unload my stuff before I go there. Before I move in. I'm not sure transports can survive a nuclear blast. I'm pretty sure they cannot. But this also seems to be the only place where I can actually land troops, so it'll have to do. I wish I had means of actually, you know...
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
actually building some of my own buildings. Air units. I'm pretty sure the MiGs are probably not programmed to fight in the air, but I think you can. I seem to recall I actually managed to shoot down an Apache with a MiG.
Yes, sir.
While it was airborne, of course.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. I probably should have mentioned that we needed to build or capture the means of getting onto the water. Also makes me wonder if the bombing of this construction yard was actually intentional. In either case, I would not have been able to hold on to this base if I wanted to, because they would have bombed it.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Alright, let's see if they will put up a defense.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
I deploy something other than a spy.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Naval air
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Alright. that all this
Affirmative.
island has.
Acknowledged.
Finish it off.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Right.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Objective 2 is what? Eradicate everything?
Unit ready. Building.
Right. Just kill everything.
Training.
I can do that.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Training.
affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Very well.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
report. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Right.
Building.
For the Allied naval
Awaiting
presence.
orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Repairing.
Affirmative.
Just in case there's something down here that I've missed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle report.
Unit
Acknowledged.
prepared.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.
Woohoo!
Zhao Rossio. Zhao Zhengchen. Zhao Roskik Zhengchen. Excellent work in the Ukraine, Commander. You are ambitious. Ambition can be very useful. Might find your way into a cramped corner office in a drafty old building in what used to be the better part of Moscow. I like you. I like you very much. And I am Russian. I do not like anybody. But I drink to you, comrade.
Yeah, I still like Carver better.
Comrade, Здравствуйте. I must speak quickly. These things I am telling you, I am not. Somewhere in our office, in my office, there is a leak. Critical intelligence is reaching the Allied forces in Austria. Now, our key European command center has been infiltrated. Our hidden cargo routes are threatened. Our tactical subpens are attacked, and the Allied Govniaks are even producing our classified new armor plating, using a formula stolen from my office. Destroy what they've stolen, and get the Allied idiots out of my face. This is bad for me. Very bad. До свидания.
Alright, information on our new advanced tactical submarine was leaked to the Allies, and they have invaded our territory, determined to stop us. You must stop them. Regain control of our bases, as they are revealed by the single flares. Do not let any other Allied attack stop you. You received word that a detachment of cruisers is on its way here. Once you recover the sub-pen, use the new ATS to prevent the cruisers from destroying our operation.
Iron Curtain charging.
Yes,
Our
sir.
base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Prepare.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Alright, move to
Acknowledged.
the flare. I'm just gonna quickly sack that.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
All we really have is the Iron
No
Curtain. Those will find money along the way.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Kiss it bye-bye.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative, comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Give it to me!
Our base is under attack.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Need to move up there.
Affirmative.
I mean, the loss of that particular place probably will hurt a little bit.
Mission
But,
saved.
Yes, sir.
eh.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Hope we find a repair station or repair or
Affirmative.
pickup. Because obviously the
Affirmative.
invulnerability is not yet recharged. And I'm gonna get a little bit more.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
And at least my tanks should regenerate a little bit.
Acknowledged.
New
Acknowledged.
construction options.
Ah, repair base.
Affirmative.
Building.
We need to recapture that, I guess.
Repairing.
I'm gonna have to bring
Unit repaired.
infantry over there.
Repairing.
That's gonna be quite a task.
Unit ready.
Waiting
Building.
order.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Well, let's clear the way there
Affirmative.
first. Yeah, that's adorable.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative.
Whoops.
Yes, sir.
Iron curtain ready.
Acknowledged.
That's fine.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Select target. Iron curtain charging.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Credits stored.
Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Training.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit ready. Training.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Engineering.
Building.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Engineering.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Allied forces
Affirmative.
approaching.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Unit repaired.
Engineering.
Preparing.
Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit repaired. Preparing. Unit repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Comrade.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Iron curtain ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Engineering.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering.
New construction options.
Affirmative.
Repairing. Building. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Prepare. Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes,
Our
sir.
base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under
Yes,
attack.
sir.
Got a little
Spy
bit
plane ready.
too distracted.
Select target. New construction
Yes,
options.
sir. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting or
Our
acknowledged.
base is under attack. Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Alright, that feels powerful.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting or acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Building.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
You wish it wouldn't be quite so dumb.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Spy plane ready.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Right. Base is suffering massive damage, but it'll do.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Luckily, cruisers can't hit for anything.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, interesting mission, but... Can I actually have the toys to play with in a regular mission, perhaps? Rather than these baseless base missions. One of our key European command centers has been sabotaged. The saboteur has planted charges in key structures and can detonate them at will. If the charges are detonated, our base will be rendered defenseless to Allied presence in the area, and our command center will fall. You must prevent this. Track down the saboteur and eliminate him. Once done, remove the nearby Allied threat and ensure our command center remains intact.
I've got a present for you.
That sounds...
Real tough guy.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Alright.
Our base is under attack. Building.
He's over there. Probably beyond our reach.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Let's see if we can land somewhere useful.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Do some scouting. Presumably if I attack too
Awaiting
much,
orders.
he will detonate any
Acknowledged.
more buildings in my base. I will be screwed.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Right, looks like
Acknowledged.
there's no easy way to get
Affirmative.
over here.
Acknowledged.
I've got a
Acknowledged.
present for you.
Right, what did he blow up? A defense.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Right.
Affirmative.
Looks like we can't
Acknowledged.
possibly get in here from that side. There you go.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Obviously,
Acknowledged.
any of my
Affirmative.
subs do not be
Building.
noticed.
Naval unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
But somehow he moved over there. How is he doing that? I did not see Chinook.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Alright,
Affirmative.
let's see if we can get... Oh, he's gonna move again.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Alright, that
Affirmative.
is not an approach. We need to do this a little more carefully.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
One at a time.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Report acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
No,
Acknowledged.
don't,
Affirmative.
don't
Affirmative.
go! Bloody that way!
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Why?
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Awaiting affirmative. Acknowledged.
I think will forever remain a mystery to me.
Vehicle reporting.
Right.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
No
Acknowledged.
alternate approach there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Prepare.
Yes, sir. Reporting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Alright.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
The best offense is a
Affirmative.
good offense, so let's go on
I
the
got a
offense.
present for you.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
orders.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Objective met.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Comrade,
lost.
acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under
Comrade,
attack.
acknowledged.
Alright. Any chance you could, you know, supply me with a conyard or something?
Yes, sir.
Prepare.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost.
Waiting order.
On hold.
Acknowledged.
Cancel. Building.
Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Ready and
Acknowledged.
waiting.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Very well. Of course.
Building. Unit lost. Repairing.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Report. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
On hold. Unit lost. Cancel.
Yes, sir. At once.
Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Ready and waiting. Very well.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Repairing.
Engineering.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Reporting.
Building.
At once.
Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options. Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Building. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. New construction options. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Alright.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Primary building selected. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Repairing. Insufficient funds. Repairing.
Comrade, affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Acknowledged.
Give me some closed gems, please.
Construction complete. Primary building selected. Building. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
We are at some of the local stuff.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is under attack.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Totally new base.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Comrade, acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Low power. Building. Our base is under attack.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting
Insufficient
orders.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Well, it's a good thing the allies are mostly crippled here, so...
Repairing.
Waiting
Unit
order.
ready.
Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Repairing.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
There goes the GPS. Finally, I get access to a GPS. Alright. Looks like the AI is a little bit warped
Unit
for them, but
prepared.
that's fine.
Repairing.
At least I can deal with them at my leisure.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building. Unit repaired.
I need to deal with this first before I tackle this thing.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
report. Affirmative. Affirmative.
And let's
Acknowledged.
move away from that for a bit.
Unit ready.
Comrade. Affirmative. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Right.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
repaired.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Awaiting for acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Treaty.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Cancel. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Repairing. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
order. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing. Unit repaired. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Comrade.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Comrade. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Repairing.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Acknowledged.
Alright, let's finish this.
Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Alright?
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Hang on.
Yes, sir.
Where did those rock
Acknowledged.
troopers come
Affirmative.
from? Did they spawn from the turrets?
Acknowledged.
Still feel there's some shenanigans
Vehicle
going on
reporting.
here.
Our base is under attack. Preparing.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
You know, overall not the most difficult mission, but
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
it was some interesting
Acknowledged.
quirks, I guess.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Although I do feel that the teleporting soldier is a little bit
Yes, sir.
annoying being
Affirmative.
implemented.
Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
I mean, how did he get from here to here to here, apparently, without seemingly using any form of transport?
Unit repaired. Repairing.
Definitely something going on that isn't
sir.
quite kosher.
Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Yeah, the fact that your base can be completely degraded if you don't stop him soon enough.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Certainly an interesting idea. And using the voice file from the commando,
Reporting.
definitely fun.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. The Allies have stolen a new armor plating from us. With it, they can make structures nearly invulnerable. Their processing plant must be destroyed. For this critical mission, we are allowing you access to Soldier Volkov. Use him and his cybernetic dog to sabotage the Allied control center, allowing our units in the southwest access to the Alloy facility. The mission is a success when Volkov destroys the control center and our units destroy the Alloy facility.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Okay. The boy and his dog.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Very well. Awaiting orders.
Apparently they are fireproof.
At once. Very well.
Like what? Can this dog chew through steel or something? Well, he functions
Agreed.
apparently as a commando, so
Affirmative.
I'm gonna assume that
Ready and
is
waiting.
what
At once.
he's good at.
At once.
Very good
Agreed.
at taking out.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Affirmative.
Minefields.
Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed. Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. At once. Of course. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Alright, well, the dog at least will not be in trouble then.
Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Of course. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Yes, sir. Of course. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yeah, Volkov seems more overpowered than Tanya.
Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. At once.
May as well get rid of all this.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. 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 Agreed. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Starting to feel like I don't even need the other
Agreed.
troops. Volkov can do this by himself.
Very well. Of course. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
All right.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting
Yes,
order.
sir.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.
Interesting to put that as a victory screen for the Soviets, but okay. Indeed, Robodogo. At least I think. It doesn't explicitly state that the dog is also a cyborg, but... A critical cargo held in the supply truck must reach the way station atop this mountain. The way is blocked by allied squads, but do not let that deter you. The cargo must reach its destination. In addition, the onset of nightfall has brought sub-zero temperatures with it. The Allies are prepared for this. Our units are not. Back up. Back up. How are Soviet troops not prepared for sub-zero temperatures? That was the whole point. It's why... Being good in sub-zero temperatures is why Russia won the Second World War. Partially. Overwhelming numbers also helped. Okay.
Mission timer initialized.
Alright. Escort mission.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
At least I get control over the
Awaiting orders.
escorting target, so at least that's something.
Reporting.
Not too happy about
Affirmative.
having access to
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
things like that.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
There's always the
Reporting.
question, why do I need long-range
Vehicle
missiles
reporting.
to get through here?
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And as usual,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
the Soviets cannot hide their trucks from anything.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Alright,
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
that should come in handy.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I suppose I get access to some planes as well, but
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
alright,
Acknowledged.
that's an annoying
Affirmative.
thing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I hope we get a repair
Spy plane
thing.
ready. Select target.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Okay, there's something over here.
Select target.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Agreed.
Comrade, acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Ready and waiting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
At least we're not that far away from the summit, but
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Spy plane
Ready and waiting. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Select target. Select target. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
that should be the crowd generator
Acknowledged.
dead.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
40 minutes
Report
remaining.
acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Spy plane ready. Select target.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Select target.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Salute, Commander. Congratulations on your success in Austria. You must forgive me if my interest in your success is a bit personal. You have cleared my name. You are my friend, and I will drink to your honor. It seems I already have. До свидания, товарищ.
At least Carville seemed competent. This guy doesn't seem to be knowing what he's doing half the time. I can see why he wasn't brought back for the sequel.
Добрый день, Major. Rad videt. Our French intelligence confirms the Allied forces are developing two vehicle weapons. The phase transport and the chrono tank. It is not in the Soviet interest that either of these weapons becomes operational. Do what you must. Steal the prototypes. Use the prototypes against the Allies. And keep them from using that chrono tank. Iditai, go on.
The Allied pigs have developed a new weapon called the Chrono Tank. This weapon appears to share technology with the despised chronosphere, allowing it to chrono-shift by itself. They are testing this new weapon on an island that rightfully belongs to the Soviet Empire. New weapon or not, this island will be ours. Establish a base and deploy our troops accordingly. The Allies have the advantage of a natural ridge barrier, but do not let that stop you. Let no trace of the Allies remain on our island.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Finally a regular base mission.
New construction options. Building.
Do I get any troops as, support?
Construction complete. New construction options.
Ooh,
Building.
Up pen. That's probably just gonna be regular submarines. Not the atomic ones that I had before. They wouldn't be much use anyway. I would like it if I could get some MiGs. While the game has been generous enough to give me access to some powerful units,
Construction complete.
not yet really
New construction
given me the option
options.
to build any.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Guess we're safe for now. Fairly robust resourcing system over here.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Alright. At least that'll clear up where we are exactly.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Training. Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Very well.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, safe-ish.
Construction
I mean,
complete.
obviously you can't really fully protect against a chrono tank, but still.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Maybe we get access to the tech center once I build the war factory. Too bad I don't have to deal with this with low tech.
Preparing.
The Yaks are not going to be very efficient against the chrono tank.
Construction complete. New construction
We do get
options.
tech center.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Here we have some
Awaiting orders. At once. Very well.
terrain knowledge. We're not getting the spy plane. That is
Insufficient funds.
Reporting.
annoying.
Agreed. Affirmative.
And you gave it to me for free
and waiting.
before.
Agreed.
Construction complete. Unit ready. New construction options.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Training. Repairing.
Awaiting orders. At once. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Agreed.
training.
At once.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Awaiting
Our
orders.
base is
Yes,
under
sir.
attack. Structure sold. Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Building. Repairing. Construction complete. Our base is under attack. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Comrade,
Unit
acknowledge.
lost.
Affirmative.
Structure sold. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancelled.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Uh, gonna need to be a little bit more proactive with my
Reinforcements
defense.
have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Much as I might want to tech into high stuff, I really need to secure my economy.
Construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Clearly, the enemy is right on top of us. I do hope that then there's not just shenanigans going on with them being able to teleport multiple types of units across with the Chronosphere where I never can. I mean, sure, the Chrono Tank appearing in the middle of the base is a bit annoying, but it's not that big a deal.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Need to get back up so that I can get some Tesla coils,
Construction
and then we
complete.
should be able to hold off most of the enemy.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Our base is under attack. Repairing. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Repairing. Building.
Ooh, just the tanks.
Construction complete.
Let's
Building.
get one more coil, and then we'll see about the next step.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I wonder if there's certain
Affirmative.
thresholds that cause a
Affirmative.
tank to be
Affirmative.
appear in the base.
Building. Construction complete.
Alright, that should be sufficient defense for now.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Alright, at least the initial approach is the same. I wonder if the spawn points of the chrono tanks will be the same. First one was here, the second one was up there.
Construction complete. Building.
Get a radome. It's a pain when the people are... Ooh, shock troopers.
Construction complete. New construction options. Our base is under attack. Repairing.
No problem. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Neat, so we do get all the fancy toys.
Silos needed. Building. Construction complete.
Let's get a couple of
Building.
regular tanks.
No problem. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready. Our base is under attack. Building.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Well, they're certainly trying to be very annoying.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Training. On hold.
Need a
Cancel.
jump? Fully charged.
Ooh. Cool. The new voice lines.
Got juice?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Waiting order.
Unit ready.
Alright, come on.
Repairing. Construction complete. Building.
So far no real confirmation on whether or not the chrono tank appearing is part of any pre-planned stuff.
Comrade? Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I mean,
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
it does
Construction
appear that
complete.
the enemy knows exactly what I'm doing.
Building.
Otherwise you could not plan to take out the my harvesters quite so effectively with chrono tanks. But all this caution is delaying my tech. And we've already cleared this out.
Construction complete.
I'm just probably gonna wind down soon. I usually end at 4 o'clock my time, which it is now. I want to make sure that I leave the game in a state where I will be able to recognize what I'm doing. Which in this case means just being able to deploy the service depot so I can repair my tanks.
Construction complete. New construction
Waiting
options.
order. Acknowledged.
Alright, that'll do. That'll do for today. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time. We'll be continuing this. Alright, so just quickly save this so I know where we are.
Mission saved. Battle
And
control
let's
terminated.
see. Our mission currently, we are... Alright, so 4 France missions and then a bunch of Spain missions still to go. Alright. Indeed. Thank you all for coming by. See you next time. Bye.